America's first step.
Hey, how's everyone doing? My name is Kevin, and with me, back from his World Book Tour for his autobiography called "Is It In Yet?" Mr. Javi. Thank you.
World Book Tour.
World Book Tour.
I don't even know.
Congratulations.
I don't even know how to read. How can I write a book?
Dude, listen. Maybe you had a ghostwriter. I don't know how it works, man. I don't know how it freaking works. Dude, talk to me, man. How's your weekend?
What's going on, man? I'm fired up.
Fired up, dude. Listen, I'm opening up a beer.
I got a new setup today. I got the Rangers Carolina game going.
Oh,
got money on that game. Got the parlay going for the night with all the games.
You've been
rough Panthers lost yesterday. Yeah, I've been focused. I've been focused. I've been on a heater too.
I love that, dude. It's great.
We're crushing. We're crushing it during the playoffs.
We're gonna go all willy-nilly into the playoffs right now. I think we should just jump in. Let's talk hockey, dude. Let's talk some puck.
Yeah, I've been super locked into the NHL playoffs this year. Big time. This is the most hockey, the most playoffs. I watch every game. Obviously, we're gambling. I'm betting on every game. I have a little different interest, but even then, I'm still into, like, even when the bet's already lost, I'm still watching the games. Like, they've all been super exciting.
Yeah,
except for last night.
It's been super fun the entire time.
Yeah.
So let's start in the East.
Even last night was fun until
we'll get there. Let's get into East. So let's talk Rangers Carolina. Right now, Rangers are playing Carolina. They tied it up.
3-3, right? 3-3 halfway through the third.
So again, we record this on Tuesday. You guys are listening to this on Thursday. Rangers just tied it up with the Hurricanes 3-3. They're in the third.
Rangers are up 1-0 on the series.
Yes, Rangers took it 4-3 in the last game. I feel like this series going all the way to 7.
Let's talk about the series. How do you feel about the series? What do you think?
I think it's going to be a super competitive series. I'm not necessarily scared of any of these teams. I just think both teams are a lot of fun to watch. I think Carolina is really good, really well-rounded. New York Rangers, we talked about it. I think they've gotten themselves with a little bit of an edge these last playoffs. I don't know. How do you feel?
Yeah, so I think I guess the strategy is pick our team for the series, right, and then just bet them every game, right?
Yeah.
If you pick the right team, you win. If it goes 7 games, you win 4 out of 7.
So I like the Rangers this series. I
like on this one. Yeah, I personally, my lean is Carolina in 7.
Oh, so we're switching. We'll see. Game 7.
I think Carolina. Yeah, honestly, I think Carolina. They're ready to go. They're here. They want to.
They're playing really well. Both these teams
are
playing really well.
I mean, both. Yeah, you can't go. Both of these teams are all in. I think the Rangers proved in the first round that they're the real deal. They kind of question marks on. Are they going to be another Rangers team that just blows it and come playoff time? We see. Well, I think they made that cup run a few years ago. But other than that, they haven't had much playoff success. We saw this last series. They're the real deal. This looks
like good, dude. They're good. They're playing really well.
A tough, mean, deep Rangers hockey team. They're playing some good hockey. They're good. They're deep all around. Yeah. So it's going to be a good series. And we know we've talked about Carolina a lot on this pod. We know how good they are. They're set up for a cup run.
They're dogs, man. They're dogs.
They're trying to. Their eyes are on the Panthers, in my opinion. They are like. We made these changes thinking that we need to get better to be able to beat a team like the Panthers last year, where they got swept 4-0, but the games were close. I still think Carolina's the better team here. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and take them in 7. And I did bet the Rangers to go
game 1, right? I know you had them game
1. But I thought that would be the game they would take. And then today I bet Carolina, and I think Carolina, they take this one, and then they're off to the races. I think this goes 7 games with Carolina winning.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun, competitive series. I think both these teams at the end are going to be so beat up, and they're going to run into a juggernaut, which is the Florida Panthers coming up with their loss against the Bruins, which I'm okay with. I'm not against. We talked about it a little bit earlier, you and me off pod, when we were saying that Bruins are coming in hot, just came in from a Game 7 dub with a two-day break, and then Panthers have been off for a little over a week, right? Or maybe just exactly a week.
Yeah, it's been about a week, I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rust that needs to be knocked off there. I'm not scared. I know that we're down 1-0, and Boston's a mean team obviously did well, but the Panthers still have this, man. I didn't love our game last night, but I've loved it for the rest of the season, and I loved it against the Lightning. I don't know why I would doubt them now.
Yeah, look, I'm not doubting. Was last night a good performance? No, I do think that was the game for Boston to steal, though. Coming off the emotional game 7, they're not really. They're in that flow where the Panthers got into last year. The problem with the Panthers is we had to go like on a crazy 20 game streak just to get into the playoffs
Right.
last year, just to make it in. By the time we got into the playoffs, we had this going, and that's why we saw them go on this run where they're just playing every 2 days, and just you're in this rhythm, you're in the grind, you're focused, you're locked in. But now you saw them wear out. Here, you're seeing kind of Boston in that same state where they're just coming off a game 7, they're in the zone, 2 days, that intensity that you saw it in the game. Boston was playing with game 7 speed, and the Panthers weren't. Not that we weren't
Absolutely.
playing, not that we weren't playing bad, because at one point we were winning 1-0 in the first,
Right.
period and a half of that game. It was a good game. It was just you saw it after a while. We were a little like half a step slower.
Yeah.
You saw some turnovers, some lazy back checking from the forwards, just and not
We
lazy,
got a little chippy there.
just a half a step slower.
Yeah.
And I think that's just chalk it up to taking a few days off, and then this Boston team coming off playing for their lives, so they're locked in. I'm not worried either. I think that we're gonna go ahead and
Dude, the Panthers are the Ice Cats for a reason. They're
I
the
think we
favorites
take
to
the
win
next
it.
game. Yeah, I think hot take. This is a wake up call. You even heard Paul Maurice say that you saw him say it in an interview today. I don't know if it was today or after the game yesterday, but this is the stuff you need this
Yeah,
to
you need to
work.
rally the troops. You need
Yeah,
to
you sometimes you need a little adversity in the playoffs to make these kind of runs.
when
They're
you're
not going
this
to win
good of a
every
team.
game. It's a tough one to lose, but it's game 1. That's I think they'll take game 2, and the series will be off to the races.
I'm not worried about it at all, dude. The Panthers are
I still think
nasty. They're
I
the
still
Ice
think
Cats. I'm here
Panthers
for it.
win
We're drowning them in
by the way.
five, baby.
Yeah, Cats in 5.
Drowning them in five, baby. All right, let's
Drown 'em
jump
in
over to the
5.
West. We have Stars Avalanche. Stars Avalanche.
Can we talk about that end of that Vegas Star series a second?
I know Vegas was
That
disappointing.
was okay. So
Disappointing.
I'll admit it here. I got it wrong. I
Hey,
thought Vegas
hey,
was. It's okay.
it happens to the
It's
best of
okay.
us.
I thought Vegas came in. That roster looked
It was
great.
loaded.
I think they were a case of. They got a little bit of a case of the Miami Heat, where they had a lackluster regular season. Kind of took it a little too for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And then come playoff time, you got stuck playing a juggernaut. We had to
Yeah,
go
dude.
play Boston, and Vegas had to go and play Dallas, who we quickly learned is a serious hockey team. This is a Stanley Cup contender.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think they're.
You went down 0-2 at home. You lost your first 2 games at
Yeah.
home.
So I
So
think Dallas in the West is the most well-rounded. Not sorry, in this series, the most well-rounded team. I think they're pretty much covered in all bases right here.
it's
Uh,
funny. You know who they remind me of? Vegas last year. They did
sure,
what Vegas
sure.
what they did what Vegas did to every team last year is what Dallas did to Vegas this year.
Well, we hope that's not going to be the truth because Vegas ended up winning last year. But
Yeah, I'm talking like in
yeah,
the
that's
West.
their style
I'm
play.
talking in the West. Like that style, just the way they won the series, just deep and physical, big defense, just they just pound you.
And then what you
And
have,
they just
and
come
then on
at
the
you.
other
Yeah.
side though, you have Colorado, which is like an offensive beast, right? Like they're just going to
Yeah,
score.
that's the thing. I think I'm still gonna go Colorado on this in this
Sure.
series. I think this could easily go 7 games also. I just think that the firepower Colorado has,
You don't bet against McKinnon, right?
The Stars are a deep team, but you got McKinnon, you
Yeah.
got McCarr.
We
Like
argue that he's the best player in hockey, so it's hard to bet
there's
against him.
yeah, and that team is playing they're playing at another level right now. I think it's gonna be a hell of a series, but I'm taking Colorado. I
I
picked
agree
them
with
to
you.
win
I like
game
Colorado
one.
on there too.
Game one's
Uh,
tonight.
They haven't played yet, so they play at 9:30. So soon they just started. If they started playing,
Yeah, they might have just started.
I could easily see this game going to 7 or the series going to 7.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't bet my eye on it, but I do Colorado here. I just feel like their offense is ridiculous. I'm not saying that Dallas defense is bad by any chance, but man, Colorado's offense is ridiculous, dude.
I
And
mean,
then
they
on the other
just have
side,
the firepower right now. I just don't see. I don't know, man.
on the other side of the bracket, you got the Canucks and Oilers, the Canadian teams. Man, I don't know who I like here. I like Edmonton, but then you
Yeah,
also have
I almost think it's a no-brainer, Edmonton. I am worried about this
a
Vancouver team.
no-brainer. You don't think that the Canucks have a chance?
I think that the Canucks have a chance, but I don't think they win this series. I think the Oilers win in six games.
I think that's another
It
Edmonton
could go.
Oilers
It
has
could go
that star
7.
power, right?
It could go 7, but this is the Oilers kind of lucked out. The Vegas really did the Oilers a lot of favors.
Yeah, they did.
Tanking this. That what was it? There was that one game at the end of this. I think it was against the Ducks. I think it was
Yeah.
Anaheim, like the last game of the season or second
That
to
they
last.
tanked to
That
end up playing.
They didn't tank. They just lost it. It was a game that they
Well, they
really
lost,
needed to
yeah.
win, and that was the game. If they won that game, I think they wouldn't have had to play Dallas, and they would have been on the
Been on their tippy toes.
on the
That's for
Oilers
sure.
side of things.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have been way different.
Just over the
Oh,
top.
sure.
Over the top. The thing what I like about this series is that I feel like either one of these teams, Vancouver or Edmonton, I would really want to see them go to the finals. I really want to see these guys to push through. I'm like really into them. I
Yeah,
don't know
'cause
why.
you want the whole Canadian.
I want Edmonton. I want Edmonton, Florida. That's what I want to see.
I think that would be amazing. But
A great
you got
final.
you got the Canada storyline. You got
Yeah.
McJesus
You
playing.
got McDavid. You can see McDavid in the finals.
I know that would be electric, and you get the Panthers. That's right now. It's the NHL, the bad boys of the NHL,
The bad boys, the Bash Brothers of the NHL.
Bash Brothers of the NHL.
Dude, I've been so into the Panthers, man. They've been so much fun to watch.
They are
Even when we got
watch.
rocked yesterday, I was still into it the entire time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
We're
I
moving
just
good. We're skating smooth.
we
looked
looked
a
good
little
for a year
off
and a half.
yesterday.
We made some sloppy mistakes, and
Yeah.
then this Boston team, like you just saw it, they were foaming at the mouth still from that Game 7. They were just
They were
flying
hungry,
around.
dude. Hungry
They were
for it.
flying around. I know they
I mean,
came
they're pissed off about us. It's true from last year.
Yeah, so this is going to be a good wake up call. Panthers, hey, we better come out. Like, don't mess around. Like,
Yeah, listen,
you know,
we're here to try.
that was one thing. Everybody's talking the Panthers up. Oh, whatever. Whoever comes to play Toronto or Boston, they're getting smoked to play Florida. Oh, all this going to Game 7, battling out, all just to have to go get your shit stuffed by Florida. It made me nervous, man. Yes, we're a good team, but I mean,
Hey, listen, it is what it is.
you
It is
still
what
got to
it
go
is.
out and play.
I'm
Can't
not
get
stressing it. I'm
complacent.
not going to stress it. I still think Panther in 5 here. Panther in 4 against either.
Yeah, I heard
Rangers.
who was it? The Chicklets. That was listening to the Chicklets guys, and they made a good
Okay.
point on this series too, because they're a bunch of Boston fans. Like a lot of those guys, they try to be impartial, but dude, like half of
They're
that podcast
hardcore
is
Boston fans. Yeah.
hardcore Boston dudes. They were saying even a lot of them picked Florida, but they were saying the Boston fan in them was saying that they truly believe that the only way that Boston could take the series is if Swayman steals it.
Mm-hmm.
And man, after Game 1, I'm like, oh, buddy, this guy.
Mhm.
We almost had 50 shots in that game.
Dude,
Like, we
it was ridiculous.
peppered. We
Ridiculous.
peppered. All right, this guy stood on his head.
He's a fucking wall, dude.
I want to see. Let's see how this goes. I'm still not worried. I don't think that we're in any kind of danger right now. I just think that we just got to come out in Game 2 and take care of business. But yeah, I'm going to be looking to see how that whole Swayman situation goes. Is he standing on his head again, or
Eventually, something's got to start going through the net, right? That's at some
Exactly.
point. Because man, you saw shots on shots the other day.
Yeah, we had a couple misses. Reinhardt had
We
a couple misses.
easy shots that should have gotten in.
Usually, you're used to seeing him missing. Kachuk again missed a wide open net. He was actually wide open. He was
Rhino.
on the power play, and he hit the side of the net. Like Kachuk, he just hit the side of the outside of the outside of the net. He missed.
Chucky
It was a wide open net.
had a rough little game yesterday.
He
He did get a
scored.
goal. Huh?
He scored.
He did get a
scored.
goal, but
whole
the
team
rest of
had-
the game he looked sloppy. I mean,
we got smoked.
huh?
The whole team looked sloppy. We got smoked.
Yeah, we did look a little sloppy. Again, nothing to worry about. Hav, let's take a quick break and then let's jump into PGA. What do you think?
I'm in. Yeah, excited. We
All
finally
right,
got some good PGA stuff to talk about. Let's do it.
let's do it. And we're back. All right, buddy. So obviously, hockey's been great. Watch it. Make sure you enjoy it. Make sure you get into it. Get involved. Watch it. The best thing about betting is you get involved in the freaking sport. I love it. Let's jump into one of my favorite things this season has been golf. I know we talk a lot of shit about it, Hav, in the sense that the PGA, the stars haven't shown up, but I feel like this one's going to be a lot of fun. What do you think?
Yeah, look, it's fun just because, to be honest with you, Scotty Scheffler is not playing, and that makes it a little more. Look, as much as we all love, as much as we love watching the greatness, he wins everything he plays.
It's
You
yeah.
kind of know it's just been bet Scotty. He just wins everything, all these big tournaments. So this one, it's open. So we actually have some stuff to talk about.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see somebody else has a freaking chance to win this freaking.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey,
I know. Shout out to Scotty having his kid. He decided to step back. I also saw that Ludwig stepped out. He went out with a
yeah,
knee issue.
he was one of the favorites.
He went out with a knee issue or a back issue or something like that. So hopefully he comes out and gets better. He was having a really good
He's
season.
like 20 years old. How's he hurt?
Yeah, I don't know. He's 20 years old. I did a lot of dumb stuff when I was 20. I don't know what to tell you. So I have a list of names here, some favorites. So some of these are favorites to wins. I'm going to put them in my order, a little different than how they're
Okay, but we're going
predicted.
by. You're going by what your
Personal picks. So a little bit about Wells Fargo. It's played at Quail Hollow, right?
Quail Hall. Great venue, great tournament,
Super long.
elevated event. Yeah, this is a big boy golf course. So usually
Yeah.
see big boy winners.
So big hitters, big long iron, guys that can make shots. Not so much a
Yeah.
short game
Yeah,
attacks that we've
think
been
about-
watching lately.
Yeah, some of the past winners you think Rory famously won here.
A lot of guys' first win was here. Am I crazy?
Anthony Kim, yeah, a lot of guys. Was it Ricky Fowler's first win here?
I feel like a lot. I think Jordan Spieth might have been his first win here too.
It's been a lot of guys. A lot of guys have been like the coming out party for Wyndham Clark. He won here last year.
All right, Hav, ready? We're just gonna go real quick. We're gonna go through my list. You tell me how far off I am.
All right, give it to me. Let's do it.
My favorite, my number one favorite, Xander for this one. Big game, big power. He's due. He's got to be due, right?
He's due for a top 10.
He's due for something. This is
The guy can auto pick. Right? If you're betting top 10, Xander's your guy.
You don't think he could win it?
Lock. Xander doesn't win. Top 5. Bet him top 5.
Okay. All right.
Top 5 is a good bet.
All right. Number two, Mr. Number 2, Rory McIlroy. You got to play him. You got to pick him. He's one of the top dogs.
He is, yeah. Hey, look,
Just came off his win.
7-1. He's the favorite. He's won here before. Sure, you can't go wrong with. I'm not going to bet him just because I don't bet Rory McIlroy.
Because you're a Rory hater. You hate the Irishman.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, you call it whatever you want. I'm still not betting him.
All right. Victor Hovland's my number 3.
He's a good pick, though.
Victor Hovland's my number 3.
Look, I love Victor Hovland. Am I going to bet him? Not right now. He's shown zero form. All signs show that he's lost. Let me see it first. He's okay. Look, he's a guy that I'll treat a lot like how I did Max Homa for the Masters. I want to see it first. So if he comes out Friday and halfway through his opening 9,
okay,
like halfway through his round, he's playing well. Or if he plays well his first round, then I'll go ahead and bet him.
All right,
regardless of what the odds are.
Dude, he was so good last summer. I feel like. He's got to get there.
But then he's been so bad. So if he just finds it, you got to jump on it because you know how hot he can get. But
he's got to put the coins. He's got to switch the coins in the pockets. He's got to do something. There's something off about his game, and it's not so much power because he's still got power. You could tell in his swing. It's honestly, it's the short game. It's not putting.
It's a little bit of everything, man. He's just searching right now. He's searching. He's all over the place.
So number 4, a guy who's playing really good golf, probably outside of Scotty Scheffler and Aberg, probably the next best.
I wonder if you're going to say who I think you're going to say.
Wyndham Clark.
Yeah, so he's actually my favorite this week.
Yeah, he's been playing. He's been playing ridiculous. He won here last year,
Yeah, and
So,
it's not, exactly, and it's not even so much that he won you last year. He's my favorite this week just because if you think about it, the only other reason he doesn't have two other wins
mhm,
this year,
because
including
Scotty Scheffler.
one of them, including a Players Championship, is because of Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah,
So he's been playing the best golf of everybody. Now
Scotty's
you
so
take Scotty Scheffler out
freaking
of the
good.
equation. We already know that this course is set up for a player like Wyndham Clark.
Right.
He's won here before. It's a big boy golf course. Wyndham Clark we talked about it this year. He's a big game player. He
Hmm.
shows up for the big events. He gets up for them. This is a big event, it's an elevated event. The week before a major, let's not forget that. All these guys, they're coming in really going to be focused and testing their game and making sure everyone's sharp and getting ready for next week. We are in major championships season right now.
See, man,
My
we'll
favorite
see.
guy, though. I did. He is. I do have a bet. I have a bet on Wyndham Clark this week.
All right. So my last top five guy, right? I think all these guys I've said are fun top five picks, and all have a chance to win it. My last one, who's been playing really well this season, he's got a great, well-rounded game. He's really coming out. Our boy Max Homa.
I was gonna say that's the only guy you
That's our
said
boy, dude.
that I like is Max Homa. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna bet him next week.
He's at. I think he's
Just
at
to be clear,
2,300.
just to be clear, I'm gonna say I'm betting people next week. I already have my bet for Scotty
Yes.
Scheffler. It's three. My book is ridiculous. I'm getting only 3.5
Yeah.
plus
No, it's
350.
everybody. Everybody.
It's horrible.
It's
It's plus
national.
350, but I don't really care. I'm betting it anyway. I already have
It's
my Scotty Scheffler bet in. I'm going to bet other people just in case, but
you expect to hit on that one at least.
I fully expect to just hit the Scotty Scheffler bet.
Okay. The next five guys that I have five guys that I think are good top 10 bets. I don't know if they'll win it, but they have a chance, but I think they're good top 10 bets.
Like
I'm
these are
just,
the bets. These are the bets that I like.
all right, I'm going to run through them and you just tell me whether I'm fucking crazy or I'm not. Ready?
Okay,
I'm thinking Thigala.
Thigala. Okay, what is his
Okay.
odd?
He
I
right now
have
plus 2,500 to win.
I'm
So,
talking. You said top five though, or top 10.
hold on. I don't
You
have it.
said
Hold
these
on.
are top 10. I have
Yes, you're
top 10 at plus 260.
all right. So plus 260. I think that's a fun bet, dude.
I do. I like it at plus 260. I'll take Thigala.
Okay. So then I have Justin Thomas. I think at the same.
Yeah, 250. I like it a lot too.
Okay. Hideki.
Again, you're picking. See the reason why I like all these picks is because one, you're getting nice plus odds, and
Yeah.
two, these guys are horses for courses pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big boy golf course. These guys hit the ball long. They do all the things. They have good approach play. They do all the things that
You want to
need
see on this course, right?
you want to see on this course. If you look historically, this course, you always have to putt well, but the guys that have won, they've really been more ball strikers
Okay.
that like lighted up putters. You always have to putt well to win, but you just see it's like that. The trend is the ball. This is a ball striker's paradise.
It's long.
So all these
It's the
guys,
longest course in the PGA. Longest
I
course
don't
in the
know if
tour.
it's I don't know if it's the longest one, but it's
I think it
definitely.
is.
Plus, I don't know. Sometimes they play these U.S. Opens at like crazy long
Oh,
yards.
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. But
But yeah, I like all these guys. These are ball strikers. Hideki, huge ball striker.
I got
JT,
two more. I got two more just to throw them in there. I like Tommy and then Patrick Cantley.
again.
All right. So now I have my long
Great
shots.
picks.
Now I have my long shots, and these you're more than welcome to shit all
By the
over.
way, what was Patrick Cantley's top 10? See, he's the only one that, depending on what his odds are.
So he's actually I think he's at plus 1750 to win for top 10.
I'm betting him to win, though. For top 10, though,
You're not gonna
I'd
bet him
probably
to
take
win.
him top 20. He probably has plus 180. I got him plus 180. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's not bad. That's still long enough. I'll
All
take
right.
it.
All right. These guys here, maybe top 20 bets, maybe higher. Depends how I'm feeling that day. Ready? I'm just going to list them. All right.
So
Siwoo
these are
Kim.
guys these are guys that you like for top 20s?
I just like them. I just really like them, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get top 10. But yeah, these are the guys I like for top 20s. Siwoo Kim,
Okay.
Ben On, Corey Connors, Adam Schenk, Matthew Pavone, and the guy that just won, the Canadian guy. What was his name? Pavon.
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, yeah, I don't know. Some of those Corey
Pavon.
Connors, he's a ball striking machine. Who else was on that list? God, that
Oh,
was
oh, oh. Siwoo Kim, Ben On, Corey Connors,
Siwoo Kim, I do like too. Siwoo Kim, Ben On. I don't know. I'm not familiar with his form right now, so I'm not gonna
Adam Schenk,
pretend. Adam Shank is a no, not on this, not this week,
and Pavone.
not this week either. No.
All right. All right, you're shitting all over them. All right, that's fine. That was
Yeah.
better than I thought.
I just don't think this is an elevated event. Let's leave the long shots for the long shot tournaments. Last
Gotcha.
week was their week.
You
This is the
think
week. This is the week for the big boys, man.
you think Tony Fino gets top 20? He's at plus 110. That's actually not bad.
Oh, yes. So that was one you distracted me before with the long shots. That was the one that I said you were going to be missing. I like Tony Fino.
Oh, you know who else I was missing? Willie Z.
Yeah, Willie Z is another
Top
good
20.
one.
He's a great top 20 guy.
Yeah, I just think right now Willie Z is a good bet. Top 20, top 10,
Yeah.
top 5, just because you're getting odds that you probably aren't going to get once he starts really playing well. Like he starts playing how
Right.
we all think Willie Z can play. I think you're gonna see odds on him that aren't gonna be anywhere near what you're seeing right now. So now's a good time to do it. I don't know if I just bet it and then hope it hits.
Yeah, like a prayer.
Yeah. So by the way, Carolina and the Rangers are going to overtime.
There we go, dude. What a game. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers are mean this year, dude. They're mean. So, all right, I got one more thing I wanted to go through. Oh God. Okay. So PGA Champions coming up.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say you want to take a quick look.
I'm not going to do any picks right now, right?
No pick.
But I do love this field. I think the field is nasty. PGA Champion is the lesser of the 4 majors. Would you agree?
That's what some people say. Yeah.
It's like
Of the 4, it's still major championship. I don't weight it any less, but it is. The other 3 seem to have this other
the
thing to them.
prestige, like the
Exactly.
like no one's like, oh, I'm a PGA.
They still are. You're still a major champion. Like no one takes. If you win a PGA championship, no one's taking away, like the fact that you're major. Like you're not.
But it's not
any
like,
less-
oh, like I'm winning the Masters. Like no one. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
a
but it's
Masters
not
champion.
like okay. But here's the thing. Yes, if you're a Masters champion versus like a PGA champion, like you're still a major champion. No one's gonna be like, oh,
This guy's
you're
a
a major
scrub.
champion. It's not like, oh, you're a major champion, but it's just a PGA. No one's
Yeah,
saying.
sure.
No one does that. Like you're still respected as a major. No one's taking anything away.
So could I just make one note that you're saying?
From a fan's point of view, like
Yeah.
the Masters, the U.S. Open, the British Open, like those things are like they have national pride behind them. They have
No, but people will say, oh,
the most recognized golf tournament in the world.
yeah. I think also people would say, oh, Tiger Woods is a Master champion, a U.S. Open champion, an Open champion. Not Tiger Woods is a bad choice, but if someone just has a PGA champion, they'll be like,
No,
oh,
exactly.
he's a major champion. He's a major.
Exactly. Oh, he's a PGA champion. He's a major champion.
He's a major champion.
Like it's like the PGAs just count for major champion. Your major champions are tally.
Exactly.
If you only win a U.S. Open, say you're just a U.S. Open
You'll
champion.
be a U.S. Open champion.
Like, oh, like he's a U.S. Open champion.
Right.
But if you're just a PGA champion, like for Keegan Bradley and Duffy, and they're like, oh, they're PGA. No, they're major champion winners.
Exactly. It gets pushed aside. Yeah, they're major champions.
You know, like
It's also like the name choice is really bad.
Justin Thomas, he has 2 major championships. We don't say, oh, he's
Exactly, dude.
it's
Exactly.
not, oh, he's a 2-time PGA champion. Like,
Exactly. It's also like a bad name because when you say like a PGA champion, you think, oh, they won the FedEx Cup or something, right? Like you think they won the whole series.
yeah, because you have the tour and then the PGA, and they're different now.
They should do a name change. We need a PR marketing person from the PGA. Be like, yo, we need a name change on this bad boy.
Yeah, or they should just, I don't know.
Is it all? This one's always at Quill Hollow.
No, the PGA or the Wells Fargo's at Quill Hollow. Yes.
Oh, sorry. The PGA is at what's it
It's
called?
at Valhalla.
Yeah,
This
is it
year's
always
at
there?
Valhalla. The PGA always changes.
Oh, okay. So it's like the U.S. Open.
They always do good. They do cool courses. So.
Is the Masters the only one that is the only major that stays in the same place? Then
Yes, that's part of the prestige to it.
that's beautiful.
The only one. That's why there's so much history there.
It's a tradition like no other.
Exactly. It's all about the tradition. It's the only one. It's the only major you play consistently.
Every time.
Exactly.
I love that, buddy. Anything else you want to talk about the Wells Fargo PGA Champion?
Nope. Any odds that you like? You want to jump in on pre-tournament?
Yes, Scotty Scheffler all the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be honest with you, not really. I looked at it earlier today, like when I was prepping for the show, and I was like,
Mhm.
man, yeah, sure, there's guys here I could talk myself into. To be honest with you, though,
Let me. Do I even want
I
to look?
just take that money and put it on Scotty Scheffler.
Who's the second, Rory?
Yeah, it's Rory, Rom, Ludwig.
Ludwig's got a bum knee, so we know that he's probably just resting up. He's probably using that as an excuse to
I'm
rest
not
up.
gonna lie though, I am gonna bet Ludwig though.
He's a
Yeah.
lot. He's been playing great. Why not? Buddy, I think unless you need a break, I think we're ready to dive into the deep and heavy.
Let's do the NBA.
Let's go, baby. The NBA. What an offseason we're having, dude. I know the Heat lost. We don't need to bring up sore things. I know.
What an off season we're having.
I know there's some people on this podcast that are hurt about all the things I said about the Heat. I'm not gloating. I'm still sad. But I told you guys that we had no chance, and we had no chance. We put a.
Oh my god.
I think even Pat Riley came out and said, "Yo, this team's garbage. We're about to burn it all to hell." I think Pat Riley came basically.
But at the same time, he didn't. He also came out and said, "We're not really changing our core," which is fucking infuriating.
What's crazy to me though is he shit all over them. He literally shit on everybody there.
They deserve it. They do. You got smoked, man.
Yeah,
You got
dude.
smoked, and it's all what you're gonna say. It's because you don't have Jimmy. Come on, dude.
He even gave Jimmy shit for talking crap, saying, "Oh, the heat extension." He's yeah, play more, and then maybe we'll talk about heat extension.
Yeah, what was it like? You shouldn't be trolling or whatever if
Yeah,
you're not even playing. Like, shut the fuck up.
yeah, exactly, dude.
Hey,
Shut up
if
and
you're not playing, shut
suit
the
up.
fuck up.
Shoot the fuck up. Shoot and play more than 50% of the season. Then we'll talk about
Yeah, and then he made
your
a
extent.
mention. He called out Hero.
Oh yeah, and which was wild to me because I thought he was gonna be hyping up Hero because he wants to get rid of him. So he should be real quiet about it so he can just get rid of him. Oh, Hero's the best. It's gonna be hard to let him go if we have to let him
Yeah,
go.
well, I
Well,
feel like the fan, like we, as much as we hate, I hate to say it, and I know the Heat have
say it.
always said that they would trade him,
Hmm.
but if you look at the things we've done, like we act also very much invested in him. We paid
Oh
him a
yeah.
ton.
Oh yeah. No, with all our team, we've invested in a lot of guys that we have on our team right now,
So
and
when you hear Riley come out and talk, he basically says, "Dude, he's been fragile, and I don't know, man, he's got to change some stuff. Like he works really hard. Like he praised him in the fact, look, this guy, like he works hard. He's always in the gym. It's not even that. I think just think like I don't know, maybe he's gonna have to like go and take it as far as changing his diet and do things because like he's got to find a way to stay healthy and be less fragile." And he's
yeah,
not wrong. And look, we talked about it a lot earlier this ad nauseum on this podcast at this point that how this Heat team like just had that attitude where the time off was
it's not
the,
really
the
time off.
the
Yeah.
load management was like a big deal. And you saw Riley, hey, he comes from that old school players play a ton, 70 games a season, but
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't have to be that extreme. But he was calling
Oh.
these guys out, and he doesn't normally say. That's what I love about Riley's podcast. He doesn't normally say a lot, but he has all these. If you really listen,
Oh
he's
yeah.
directly talking to every single player.
Oh
Like
yeah.
calls
Yeah.
them
Yeah. Yeah.
out. Like he's
He's
just
such a
kind of like
bastard. He's such a
reading
freaking
what he's saying.
bastard.
Sometimes he just flat out says it, like he did with Jimmy and stuff. Yeah, dude. Like you want to
Shut
talk
the
about
fuck up.
extension play more?
Shut the fuck up and play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I love Pat Riley. I think he really knows what he's doing. Yes, he's old school, but he's also always willing to change and adapt. Spo, I think, has a lot and has his ear, and Spo's very creative, and Spo's part of that new generation of coaches. He understands where players are coming from, and what they expect is perfection from their players. And right now, the Heat haven't been playing perfect. And it's to the point where they're not even look like they're playing hard, right? Like it's not even that it's either they don't have the ability or they're not just playing to their potential, which is even more frustrating.
yeah, you've always seen this Heat team, and that's why we've been so good. We've like this kind of these Jimmy Butler Bam teams have gone to the finals is because
Mm-hmm.
they've gotten the most out of these excuse me.
Scrubs, no
Yeah,
problem.
we've gotten the most out of these scrubs basically, and
Yeah,
they get paid. They take off and get paid, and they decline because we max them out.
right.
That's not always going to work every single year. Like
Yeah,
some years you're going to just, and even then, like maybe you do max them out, but maybe you're just not maxing it. They just don't have what you thought they had.
yeah. I think this is going to be an interesting off season. I know Spo's going to do all the magic in the world to bring in Anthony Edwards to the Miami Heat next year. He's going to be wearing a Heat jersey at some point. I'm calling it right now if there was a future bet.
He just signed an extension.
No, it doesn't matter. He's coming here. Yeah, that's easy.
Can we talk about? Let's get all right. So let's get into the.
Let's
Let's
get,
get
dude.
into
I'm gonna jump. I'm forgetting the East. We're skipping the East. We're going straight into the West, baby. We're going backwards.
Let's just go straight into Anthony Edwards because
dude. Let's talk about Minnesota, Denver.
He's stealing the NBA playoffs right now.
Yes, this guy, Minnesota, is up against the Denver Nuggets, 2-0 at home. They've beaten them. They've taken away home court advantage by far. Put Denver in the corner and whipped out Anthony Edwards' huge cock and said, "Hey, look at me now. I am a 20, whatever old he is, 22, and watch me roll you guys." Dude, that team is playing great.
He looks. He looks like Wade did that one playoff.
2006 Wade, just freaking nasty, dude. I don't know.
Just aggressive and playing hard. And
he's been
he's like a better version of that Wade. Like he shoots the three better.
Oh my God, he's ridiculous. He's got everything. He's exciting. He's got athletic ability. He knows how to play defense. He knows how to control the game. He knows how to take over games. He knows how to shoot. He's really fun to watch, man.
We were talking about how, Minnesota's a problem this year, all that. Like, to me, it's Anthony Edwards is a problem.
Yeah, Towns is playing really well, too. Towns has played really good.
He is, yes, but everybody is being elevated because of what that.
Absolutely. And the Minnesota team has played, like Minnesota in general, has played really good defense against the Nuggets. They're playing like old school. Bro, the points aren't that crazy. They won both.
Them almost like they're doing like half court presses.
They remind me of like that 2004 Philly, like 76ers defense, just like old school basketball. Slow them down, take down their best players. They basically have controlled Jamal Murray. They put him in a pocket. They giving Joker.
He's been frustrated. He was frustrated.
He's frustrated, bro. We're talking about this guy might get suspended for a game for throwing his heat pack on the court. They're going to be playing at Minnesota for the next 2 games. Dude, you're telling me that Denver's not going to, or Minnesota's not going to steal one of those games, or not steal, or to take one of their games at home. Let's say Denver wins the next game. So you're telling me Denver's going to go down 3-1, and they're going to be, the second team in the NBA to ever come back from a 3-1 deficit? Or the first game to come back from a 3-0 deficit? Bro, come on, dude. That's going to be rough. Again, if there's a team to do it, it's Denver.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If there's a team that can do it, this is the team that's going to do it.
I've been saying it, and I still think Denver's super hard to beat in 7 games. It's just really hard. It's just really hard to say. Like
right now, they're just a little shell shocked. But if they just figure out, if they figure out how to play,
they just score again, dude.
Team, like
Joker had 16 rebounds, 16 points. They're getting the touches. It's not that they're not getting the touches. It's that nothing's going in, dude. They're shooting at 35% from the field goal. Those are Heat numbers, dude. You got to get that way up.
Yeah, man. But did you watch the game at all yesterday? I started switching back and forth because of the shit kicking the Panthers were getting.
Yeah, sure.
And they're getting looks, but they're not very clean, man.
Yeah, they're ugly looks. Their
defense is all over them.
Yeah,
but my point is, if they figure this out, though, this team can do it.
Of course.
I'm pulling for Minnesota. I want to see a Minnesota Dallas.
I would love to see Minnesota. Yeah. I wouldn't want to see Dallas. I like OKC. I think they were my team earlier. I said it when we first started talking about the playoffs. I really like OKC. I like Shea Gillis, SGA a lot. Shea Gillis. I think he's a lot of fun to watch. They're playing right now. I don't know where they're at. So they are.
The last I checked, Dallas
tied.
Was up 1.
They're tied 23-23 and the first. So yeah, that game is moving and going. It'll be their first game. Is that young OKC team going to take down Luka and Kyrie Irving? It's going to be a lot of fun to see. I think Luka is injured. I think that he is messed up.
Yeah, he doesn't look the same, but I still think Kyrie's been on fire, and I'm still taking. I've bet Dallas since the beginning. I picked them as my Western Conference team, so I'm sticking with them.
So Kyrie's got 0 points right now in the first. Let's see, dude.
Them and Anthony Edwards. That's what I'm rooting for out of the West right now.
Oh, I'm so big on Anthony Edwards right now, dude.
I like Luca. I like Anthony Edwards. I like watching both of them.
Yeah, both of those players are the most entertaining players.
Those are my picks for the West. Those are the teams I'm betting. I have Dallas. I picked Dallas. I've hit nice bets on both of the Timberwolves wins.
Good, man. Oh, you had Minnesota winning both games at home?
I did.
At Denver?
I did.
Dude, pull out your
I did.
balls. Pull out your balls right now and let me see how big they are.
The game
I love
one,
it.
I bet Minnesota live. Yeah,
Oh, you bet it live. You bet it live.
the Minnesota game. I bet it like halfway through the first quarter.
Okay, so you saw them just snuffing these guys.
I saw it was still like competitive. Minnesota had a lead, and
Yeah, no, it's been a great game, dude. I love that series. That's a
Minnesota
great
jumped
series.
out to a huge lead at the beginning. I bet them quick, and then when Denver caught up and tied it in like the first and the end of the first, early second, I live bet it again at plus money on Minnesota, and then game two, I just bet Minnesota straight up from the beginning.
Gotcha.
Had some nice plus money, but nice hits.
Good, man. Good. All right, so let's jump across the states here and let's go to the East. Boston, Cleveland. I feel like this has just got. I don't even know if
Yeah, I think
Cleveland has a chance here.
I think Boston's gonna smoke them.
They pounced them today, 120-95.
They smoked them today.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Cleveland has a
Look,
chance.
this Cleveland team, I just don't. I don't think they have it. I don't think they have it
Yeah.
in them.
We knew this was going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, we saw it with the Orlando series. Like they wanted that matchup. They already got through. Like Donovan Mitchell basically won them that series alone with his performance.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, super impressive. That guy is
He's
another guy that I would love in a Heat uniform.
Yeah,
that's another guy.
That would have been. That's one of the you guys say wants to play with Bam. We had the chance, but apparently now it's like an impossibility. So we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, I don't even know if this one's even worth talking about. But Boston in maybe 5.
Yeah, I would say maybe Donovan Mitchell wins one game, steals a game.
Steals a game, and the rest
a game at home.
This is Boston's to lose.
Yeah, this is going to be Boston's. They're going to go through the first 2 rounds with not a whole lot of
no sweat on. Yeah, no sweat on their shoulder. The next series has been phenomenal. Knicks Pacers. Knicks were my heavy team from the get-go. I do love the Knicks. Pacers blew a 20-point lead to lose this game last night, dude. 121-117. They play again tomorrow. Dude.
Did you watch the game?
So that game I watched a lot. I watched a lot of that game during the Panthers.
I was freaking out because I had bet the Knicks and they were getting smoked. I was like, God, what a horrible night. Knicks lose.
Yes.
Serves me right for betting them, you moron. And then the Panthers get crushed. And then the Knicks start coming back.
Yeah, dude. Brunson is just another beast, dude. He had 40-something points, 43 points?
I am shocked at how good that guy actually is, huh?
I was saying, in the beginning of when we started talking NBA, I think we started talking NBA right after football season. It was about half of the NBA after the All-Star break. I remember I was high on the Knicks, and I was like, oh, Jalen Brunson, Julian Randle together, bro. They're playing really well as long as they stay healthy. I see them making a run. Bro, Julian Randle is not even on the fucking court, and I think they're better without him.
I think they're better without Randle.
I know I think Julian Randle is really good, and they were playing really well together. But I think the team is better when Julian Randle's not in. Everyone is touching the ball; they're moving the ball really well.
Yeah, he's a ball stopper. If that makes sense.
Yes, he slows down the game. He slows down the game. We talked about Jimmy, how he slows down the game a little bit.
What's that saying? He's a hooper, not a basketball player.
Oh, sure.
Like that comparison, they think there's certain guys that are like basketball players, fundamentally sound, like they know the game. And then there's other people that are just natural. They're just hoopers. They go out there and they just...
You hoop. I play basketball. When we go one-on-one...
You ever see me play basketball? I don't hoop or play basketball.
I don't even know what I'm doing out there. I'm kicking the ball with my feet.
Yeah, bro, exactly.
I kick the ball with my feet.
Put me on the ice, put my hockey stick in
Dude,
my
hand. I saw my brother-in-law. He put up a basketball net in front of his neighbor's house, and they started taking shots. I swear I was watching maybe 15 minutes of them. Not one basket went in. It's just, I was like, guys, what are you doing here? This is embarrassing. Just hit the freaking rim, dude. Do something. Show me. I think at our age, we're not allowed to play basketball or anything. I think 35 is your limit, unless you're like the LeBron James and these guys are paid professionally that have trainers all around them that they're ice their knees
man.
in special liquid Arctic
I have some
water.
friends that still say, "Oh, I went to go play basketball." I'm like, "Dude, you went to go play basketball?"
My
Like,
knees hurt. My knees just hurt with you saying that.
and like, and look, not that we can't do it, but like our group of like, man, we are the most in shape dudes. Everyone was an athlete back in the day,
Right.
but we're all a bunch of overweight dads right now.
Yeah, it's not a
Like,
good look. I'm pretty sure.
go and play basketball right now. My ACL, the thought of it, my ACL starts shaking.
No chance, dude. No chance. Right now, if someone's like, Kev, you got to sprint to your car, it might take me 20 minutes. By the time I get up,
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I have to get up. I got to stretch a little bit. I have to dry heat half the way there. It's not worth it, dude. It's not fucking worth it. No, I'll walk. Thanks. I'll take a brisk walk to my car. I'll see you in 15, dude. I'll see you in 15. I'll cut that time though because I'm not gonna dry heat. I'm not gonna pass out on the way there, which is nice.
I don't even know how we got into this conversation. How did we get into this? How did we get sidetracked?
I don't know.
Oh, because you said I was hooping.
Oh, because you were.
Yeah, I'm hooping for sure.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hooping a nap in about 10 minutes is what I'm doing.
6 inches of vert.
6 inches, dog. I swear, to God. Dude, I swear, to God, dude. For me to jump, it would be so embarrassing. You could barely fit a quarter in there. That thickness is pretty like this. They jump, they're gonna be like, "Hey, Kev, jump." I already did. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
My athletic prowess doesn't fit into basketball. I can do all the other sports.
Listen, you're a great golfer, and that's all that matters, buddy. Your type of athleticism is what everyone our age wants.
Exactly. Golf.
Me, I also breathe hard playing golf, and I cart 99% of the time. I use a cart, and I'm still breathing hard when I've
You're still breathing
just
hard.
walking up to the fucking green.
Oh God, I love fat jokes.
Oh God. All right, buddy. I think this was a great, nice little podcast today. We kept it under an hour, which is a miracle.
You know what it is? The thing is that there's less games.
Yes, that is true. There is less games. We go through them a lot quicker. Sports is man. These playoffs have been in a really good place, man. Really good place. Make sure you guys are watching it.
Like, we're gonna finish this pod now, and I'm gonna go sit down and I'm gonna watch.
Absolutely.
We got the Canes overtime. You got the Stars Avalanche.
Yeah.
You got the Dallas Thunder, which looking like it's gonna be a great game. Tied up. It's gonna be a good series.
Nice high scoring game.
Make that money on all of them.
Make that money, dude. Make sure you guys bet your money. Bet safe. Bet responsibly. Always, but bet with love. Okay, guys? Don't forget, betting is fun. All right?
Yeah, make sure you're having fun.
Make sure you're having fun. Make your games. So listen, my theory is sports betting. Hafs, tell me if you disagree. We just made jokes, right? Like, we can't play these games. We can't play to the level of these people. So this is our way of participating in games that we love, right? Like, we can't be there, but we are in the trenches with the Florida Panthers, right?
Yeah, I'm bleeding with them. You know how much money I lost in last night's game? Last night's debacle.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to hurt for you. I don't want to cry for you.
I'm not going to say the number.
I don't want to cry for you. I don't want to cry for you. Don't say the number.
I've been on a crazy heater, but let's just say that we really need these games to go our way tonight. All right?
I need to go burn a candle for you, buddy. I feel like you're in a bad place.
Yeah, we really need,
Dude, listen.
I really need Carolina to pull out this OT win here.
But dude, I'm serious, dude. I feel like sports betting is in a really fun place. We have so much access everywhere. There's sports books everywhere, and make sure you're being safe. You're not betting with money you don't have. Make sure you pay your bills, but have fun, dude. It's been a lot of fun out there. Listen to us. We're always 95% wrong, but that 5% we're right, baby. We're right all the way.
Also, don't forget to check out the tutorial videos that we got.
Yes, that's right. The Sports Betting 101. We got Parlay coming out tomorrow. Oh, I guess it would have been yesterday. You guys you'll see it yesterday. We're gonna have some little snippets here and there. We're gonna start getting into the nitty gritty. We're gonna start getting to parlays, teasers, round robins. We're going to start talking about betting strategies and hit up different sports.
If you're new to betting, check it out.
Just jump in. And if you guys ever have anything you guys want us to talk about, make sure you comment below. Make sure you let us know what you want to hear, because we're here. As long as it's not baseball, for another. At least what we have another.
After the finals, we'll get into some baseball after the finals.
We have a month and a half worth of great playoffs.
There's 746 games left, so we'll be fine.
Dude, there's so many, dude.
There's so many games left.
There's so many games left, dude. There's nothing that's happening right
honestly,
now.
We could not speak a word of baseball till September and be completely fine. Just jump right into September.
And we'll still have 540 left.
And we're just fine, baby. We're good.
But we'll know all the teams that are playing really well. We're not guessing. I think games only been like 30-something games. Who knows who's good?
Okay, so not to get into baseball, but that's my issue is that like it takes so long to get to the point where the games matter, like where they really matter.
Yeah,
a doubleheader on a freaking Wednesday, no one cares.
They have the opposite problem of football. It's like the opposite of college football, right? Where every quarter matters in college football. Right, like
or the NFL, like both.
Or the
of
NFL.
Them, like,
I'm saying more for college football because not only college football do you have to win, but you also have to look good winning so that you get ranked higher.
Yeah, it's the college football would be
the extreme version.
Even NFL itself, just like how much each individual game matters.
Yeah,
obviously
baseball is literally nothing matters until September.
But even in hockey or the NBA, we have 82 games, and now like we're seeing, even at the end of the season, how it can matter. Like some of these regular season games matter, dude. You can't convince me that 62 games, 162 games or whatever is necessary.
But the good thing is we do know sports betting, and we do know how to bet on baseball, which is a whole different monster. We don't have to watch it to know what we're talking about.
I never said I didn't bet it. I said I don't watch it.
Exactly. All right, buddy. Let's sign out here. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Huff.
Yeah, thanks again, boys. Subscribe.
Huff, I love you. I love doing this with you. Let's have fun, buddy.
Go Cats.
Go. No, that was weird. No, what is it?
That's one of a hiss. It's a hiss.
I'm not gonna lie, that was really good. I was super scared for a second there. You sound like a little kitty cat. Look.
Kitty cat. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you.
You've been listening to First Step. We told you we don't take this too seriously, didn't we? I'd say we've proven that. Yes, we love sports, and we love sports betting. But we like the funner side, not the stuffy side. We hope you had a blast like we did. If so, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, find us on Instagram and TikTok at First Step Bets. See you next time on First Step.